Hello everyone, welcome back to Mafia Definitive Edition gameplay.
Well, look at this. Christ has finally risen. I was getting ready to call the coroner.
Sorry. Had a bit of trouble falling asleep is all.
Me too, thanks to you tossing and turning all night. Okay, what'd you do?
We're just feeling lucky is all.
Got that right, champ.
But I've been thinking.
Oh yeah? I'll call the papers.
I've been thinking about taking you and a kid out to the shore.
You serious? Ain't you working?
Paulie and me, we've come into some money.
Huh. One of his cracked angles finally pay off?
Yeah, something like that. Pack a few bags. I'll swing by after I go around to Paulie's.
What ain't you telling me, Tommy?
Nothing.
Sure, you and Paulie are suddenly flush and now you want to leave town for a few days? That don't square.
What's the point of making a buck if we can't spend it?
That ain't it. You're moving, even when you're standing still. Yeah, you're nervous about something. Probably you don't even know why yet.
Well, that must be it.
You better figure it out before you get to Polly's, just in case it's him that got you all wound up.
Paulie's all right. Don't worry about it.
Well, I guess I'll see you soon.
Well, ominous starting. The music, a somber music, and this is probably the first time we've started a mission from his home. We don't have a mission brief, so whatever we're going to uncover or hear from Paulie, that's going to change this or give us a
Police say
directive.
they still have no solid leads in the case of the audacious bank robbery that recently shocked the city. The victors of the Battle of the Grand Imperial, as it's become known.
Alright, we are here at Paulie's place.
Hey, you heard a ruckus last night?
Nah, I've been working nights.
Guy in the apartment above me was raising hell. Again.
Okay, so that's not a good news. There was a ruckus upstairs. And his door is open.
Ah, Jesus. Paulie.
This is a very sad moment. Paulie has been with Tommy since the very beginning.
Paulie. Oh, God. Sam, it's me. It's Tom.
Where's Paulie?
He's dead. I'm looking at him slumped over in the hallway, torn a fucking skull.
Oh, God. I was calling to warn him.
About what?
Jesus Christ. I owe you fellas my life 3 times over.
Warn him about what, Sam?
Salieri. He found out about the bank job. You're in deep shit, Tom. You gotta disappear.
Okay. Okay. I just need some cash to get me and the girls out of town. Can you swing that?
Sure. Anything, pal. You want me to come to Polly's?
No. No, I can't stay here. Meet me at the city gallery.
Yeah, okay. Keep your head down, Tom.
See you soon. And thanks, Sam.
I always pay my debts, Tom. You know that.
Paulie, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna call the cops. Something ain't right.
Someone said it could have been gunshots.
Well, this is a very unfortunate end to Paulie's saga. He has been quite loyal to Salieri, and he could have maybe given him a warning or something instead of just bumping him off. There was a time when Paulie saved the gang by bringing in Gates' contact.
Don't move, Tommy.
Shit.
Hey, Tom.
Sam. What the hell's going on?
You and Paulie put me in a bad spot.
I know, Sam, and I'm sorry about that, but I need to get out of town. Can you help me or not?
There you go again. Making me choose between my friends and the family. This is what you were looking for at Paulie's. Here's your cut. It's more than you deserve.
Sam. You killed him. You killed Paulie.
No. Paulie got himself killed.
And you seem real tore up about it.
I'm just in a good mood. Things are right between me and the Don. I'm moving up, and I just found this big bag of money. The Don knows about Frank, Tom. The whore, too.
That whore. The girl you were sweet on.
You're the one that let her live. I'm sorry about this, Tom. But our business has rules. Shame, too. Don Salieri really liked you. Guess we'll both have a good cry at your funeral.
You think you're doing this because you're loyal. But you're not. You're just scared.
Maybe. But you'd have lived a lot longer if you'd have just looked over your shoulder from time to time. Goodbye. Don't let him suffer, boys. He's my buddy.
What have you done, Sam? I mean, now Tommy has a gun, so this is going to go a different direction. But what have you done? You killed Paulie. You didn't really have to do that, right? You could have just let Paulie and Sam out of the... Paulie and Tommy out of the city. And then you would become Don Salieri's favorite person. The next consigliere or something else, his lieutenant. Don Salieri obviously likes Tom because he has almost single-handedly saved this gang. Just imagine that how many times Tommy has saved Sam and Paulie. Sam was dying at least 3 times. Then Tommy killed Morello, Sergio Morello, Gilotti. He saved, I don't know, I mean, he also assassinated that politician. So many different
Where'd you
things.
go, Sam?
Any problem that came in the Salieri gang's way, Tommy was there to help him. And this is how Salieri repays him, not even just, I mean, he could have a talk with him that, boys, come here, you made a mistake, and we need to find out how to give you a punishment, but, I mean, death cannot be the only punishment, especially not for these 2 veteran guys. I mean, after after Tommy and Paulie, what's left in the gang? Sam. There is no Frank. There is just Vinny. These guys who are wearing black seems to have come from Morello's gang. I mean, just imagine that all the assassinations, all the major projects that Salieri did, Tommy or Paulie had to be there. Without them, everything was a failure. Before Tommy, the gang was a failure. He's a cash cow. Tommy is a cash cow. Tommy is the superhero. And he's just coming after him because Salieri first lied to him. And they thought they need to look out for their own. That's just stupid leadership from Salieri. And of course this is expected. I have been like bad-mouthing Salieri for a while. It's because, I mean, Frank was his best friend, right? And even Frank he wronged. That is why it was so easy for Frank to betray him.
Running for cover.
So he hasn't really made a contact that has stayed well. So I guess this is the biggest difference in these two games. In the previous version, Salieri was a likable character. He made less mistakes. It was just circumstantial, but he was a likable character. So when things came to this point, well, this was a true betrayal to Salieri. This time it seems that Salieri betrayed these guys first, and then they went behind his back. But it wasn't like that. So I remember that I felt a little bit bad for Salieri in the end as well. And Sam, he had a different personality. He was a backstabbing guy there as well, but his personality was different. He seemed more in control. He was always conniving, but this guy, he is convinced. He's not convinced. He's just conflicted. He's confused. So anyways, I have been ranting for a while, so kind of reviewing the game. So I think Tommy's intrusion gave Salieri's gang a boost, kind of a boost and a chance to revive itself. They took that chance, but after that, Salieri lost sight of things and he became greedy and stupid, or just his stupidity started increasing. And that has brought us to this point. I'm sorry, but these guys, they hardly have any chance against Tommy. And Tommy with a Tommy gun in an open space with so many corners, so many gaps. So the moment they lost the gun to Tommy, then after that, things would obviously go haywire. Well, this is a beautiful gallery, and Tommy is doing whatever it takes to destroy as many artwork as possible. So he has so far destroyed art in a museum, participated in a couple of shootouts in an airport, lots of car chases, public shooting, blowed up a hotel, robbed from a bank.
I see him.
Then went to the dock a couple of times to kill a lot of people, stole from the feds. So he has had a very illustrious career, not to mention all the people he killed, people and cops. This is just to say that someone like this guy who was just part of this gang, and we know that he has just defaulted. It's a huge loss for Salieri.
Take what's coming for you. Save me some time.
Sam is hiding in the art gallery somewhere. If he had his senses, he would just leave and hide in Sally's bar. He should actually hide and run from the city. He has been there with Tommy when Tommy took out Morello, Sergio Morello, and other guys. He hardly makes any mistake, right? This Tommy guy. So Sam should just, I don't know, jump from the building window if there is no door or secret stairwell.
Gotta reload. Get cover.
I'm guessing we're getting close to finding Sam. I don't know, I have Tommy has gotten rid of like 20, 30 people already. Probably more than that.
Fuck you, Sam. I know you do the same, Tom. Hell, I know you've done the same.
I don't think so. Even after Frank did what he did, that was a bigger betrayal. Tommy was quite compassionate. He wanted Frank to have a better life. And these guys, they didn't really hurt anyone. They just stole from the bank and then they would be on their merry way. So this was quite uncalled for in my opinion. That Sam's just turning back on them.
Running out of guys yet? It's still not over, Tom.
Of course not. I remember this place. So this is kind of a circular area that has some sort of, this kind of balconies, and you can shoot through that area. So in the previous version, this was one of the most.
Ripping us off. Ripping you off, baby. Me? I play these things smart.
Okay, so I was saying that in the previous version, it was the most difficult mission. Maybe not the most difficult, but one of the top 3-4, because Sam was such a good shooter in that version that if he saw just a hint of Tommy, he would shoot him. But I guess that's not realistic given how bad Sam has performed throughout the game. Whenever he would go out in a mission, he would get injured. So just making him overpowered in the final story, it doesn't really make sense. So I guess they did the right thing by adding more helping hands to him instead of making him overpowered. I think I saw something. Yeah, there's someone. Okay, I couldn't hit him.
You're an insult to the family.
Yeah, you can say a lot of things, but saying doesn't make it. Without Tommy, there wouldn't be any family. The family would be nipped in the bud. When Tommy saved Sally in the Pepe's restaurant. When Tommy saved Sam 2 or 3 times, once in that countryside farmhouse. Tommy was always there, right? Sam was, I don't know, doing what, trying to peddle dope, and Sally having no principle whatsoever. He was once saying he was bad-mouthing Morello because he was peddling dope and say that he would never do that. And then he changed.
Shot, Tom. But the thing about drug money is it pays for a lot of muscle. Put him down, boys.
Get
Some cover.
Sam has brought in an army with him, lots of people.
Over here! He's on me! Got a firebomb!
Okay, I need to move. These firebombs are dangerous. I think you have understood that already. Okay, he is shooting another one. This guy probably has an unlimited supply of firebombs.
Got a firebomb!
Yes, seems like it. So I have to quickly move in between two bombs so that I don't get stuck here for eternity. Okay, this is my time.
Got a firebomb!
That was close. That guy with the Lupara, he almost got hold of me. I mean, Tommy.
Gotcha.
Okay, I've been talking about Sam and Salieri for a while. Now let's think about what this means for Tommy. He doesn't have his protection. His family, his wife and his daughter, they are related to Luigi as well, who is loyal to the gang. So this is a tough spot for him. We understand that why he would run to Detective Norman.
I know that. I've seen it grow. You're tired of this life, Tom. I know that. I've seen it grow in you for years. There's only one way out. And I'm the guy that gets to give it to you. However far you run, Salieri will find you. This isn't a life you could just finish with. You're in.
Nobody's carrying you to the doctor this time, Sam.
You kill me now in the dawn. She's never gonna stop looking for you. But you let me live. I'll tell Salieri you're dead. You can disappear. Just like Frank. Only you'll be smart enough to stay gone. Right?
What happened to him?
He was hiding out in Europe. But the dumb bastard. He started betting at the dog track. Got spotted by a friend of the family. So Salieri, he sent out a crew.
And his family? Christ.
You can't do it, can you? Always that little voice in the back of your head. Maybe sounds like your baby girl. Or Sarah. Always telling you not to pull that trigger. And you can't make up your mind.
It's getting easier every time you open your fucking mouth.
We sure had some laughs, right? Remember that time? Me, you, and Paulie.
So that kind of is the end of Sam, Paulie and Tommy. These guys got together in the first mission and both of these two, they're dead. And Tommy knows that the life he was in, that's over for him. And that's why he's meeting Detective Norman, right? And he's taking a huge risk. What if Detective Norman is also corrupt? What if he just takes Tommy for Morello killing and then lets Salieri go?
I sympathize with the situation, Tom, and I want to help your family, but I can't do anything unless you're willing to testify in court. You understand that, right? You'll have to sit in that box, stare down Salieri, Ralphie, Vinny, maybe even Sarah's father. I don't know if you got the stones for it, if I'm being honest.
I'll do what needs to be done. But you need to get my family new identities and ship them far away from here.
Well, hold on. There's a long road between us sitting here bumping gums and Sarah sleeping under new stars.
Then I'm sorry I wasted your time. And mine. I gotta get out of town.
Look, Tom. I got a family too. Wife, 4 boys.
All Irish twins.
Yeah. So you know I understand what you're going through. All the worrying over them, the fear that one of them's gonna go before you do. But this case, it'll be one of the biggest this city has ever seen. It could drag on for years, and I don't know if I can protect you for that long, not the way things are downtown.
Everyone's gotta eat, right? Even dirty cops.
Just being honest here, there's a few badges I can trust downtown, but not many. And if it comes down to you or me taking a bullet, I'm not gonna make my wife a widow. Keeping you alive ain't exactly the moral course, but I'll try.
That's a pretty good sales job. Trying to make me think you got nothing on the line. But this is your whole career right here. However it works out for me, whether I live or die, you get to crack the Morello case and take down a Don. Salieri will be your legacy.
Don't go thinking you know me, Tom. Salieri belongs behind bars. I'll help you so long as you help me put him there. That's all this is.
Then that has to be enough.
Well, this is such an emotional end to the saga. We still have one more cutscene left. Come back for that. That's the ending, the epilogue. But thank you for watching so far. And this has been such a wonderful game.